Hi Virgo, welcome to your month ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and hit that subscribe button if you should so choose. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your support. It truly means the world. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website addressed below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the month ahead has in store for you. What are you no, that's the weeklies. What are your actions and interactions with the world at large saying for you this month? So Virgo, what is going on? What are you doing? What are you choosing to do? And this month you get the Queen of Swords, right? So you are choosing to balance things out. So the thing about the Queen of Swords, an air sign female, a Libra, a Gemini or an Aquarius. So this is an air sign woman, right? And now the thing about the Queen of Swords is, I always say this, she's got a heart full of gold, but a mouth like a sewer. She's very forthright about what she wants to say, about how she delivers things. She's, some people consider her cantankerous. I consider her experienced. You know, she knows what she wants and she doesn't mince any bones about saying that. Now, your actions and your interactions with the world at large is what you do. So this month you are basically speaking up, you're speaking out. And it kind of feels for me like anywhere you are seeing any kind of injustice, anywhere that you are seeing something that you can't personally abide by, you will be letting people know this month. It's a month for you to really kind of speak up and speak out about what it is that you're looking at and what it is that you're experiencing. So whether this is at work, whether it's in your personal life, in all spheres of your life, you are really going for broke when it comes to speaking your mind. This is about you saying what you feel and basically saying, you know what, I am intelligent enough to choose for myself. You don't get to tell me what is or what isn't. So this is about you really taking ownership. It's kind of like the feeling that I get from this is this month you're getting very clear on what your path is and who may be a part of that and who probably isn't anymore. So these are going to be shorter readings this month, guys, just because I've got a lot going on at the moment. So your money and materials, you got the Empress, beautiful. I mean, the Empress has been really active this month, right? So, and obviously because the Empress is Taurus, so it's, you know, it's apt because we're in the month of Taurus, you know. So the Empress in your finances, this is a boost in your money sector. The Sun is trining your sign. So the Sun is in Taurus, it's trining Virgo, right? Which means it's giving you that positive energy flow. It's giving you that excitement, but it's also giving you the abundance. The thing about the Empress, she tends to add more passion, more zest for life to everything that she touches, and she tends to make things more fruitful or more abundant just by showing up. This basically says that your money and materials this month, especially since you're getting really clear on what your path is, it's going to open up. It's going to almost, you know, it's almost going to give you the space to breathe when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your money and materials. The Empress card is basically saying this month is going to be a very smooth and easy month when it comes to finances, and it will probably see you getting really clear on those as well. The Empress is all about things that are lush and fertile and beautiful, and because this is falling in your money and materials sector, it's basically saying to you, how do I have an easier time of it? Well, really, it's just about letting go and enjoying what you have more. That's the other thing about the Empress. She's very good, as are Virgos, at getting the most out of what you already have, right? So this is going to be a month where you're really going for the quality over the quantity. But the thing is, with the Empress blessing your finances, you'll find that the quantity naturally shows up. It's almost like there's more gratitude, there's more enjoyment, there's more abundance. There's just a better flow of everything, especially when it comes to money, which is beautiful, right? So then in your communication sector, you got the Six of Cups. This is beautiful, right? Because it sees you really getting back to yourself. What excites you? What do you find vibrant? What do you find beautiful? What do you feel is the highest expression of communication? The Six of Cups is always about nostalgia and the past, but it's also about good connections. This is often a card of siblings and that kind of energy. So this is taking you back, like your communications this month are easy, they're light, they're fun, they're abundant. You could be having conversations, especially with either young people or even your own siblings this month, about money, about finances, and about how to increase what you get out of them. Communication is easy for you this month. Everything just seems to flow, especially when it comes to money and communications, which is absolutely fantastic because you've got Uranus, which is trining your sign as well, which is fantastic. So also you probably want to look out for, so the Queen of Swords is, like I said, an air sign female. This is somebody that really knows herself, but the fact that she's coupled with the Empress here as well, this is about knowing your worth. It's about knowing what you bring to the table that nobody else is able to offer. It's about knowing exactly who you are and where it is that you stand on everything. So your heart and half, you've got the Five of Wands, right? This is very often a lot of people talking at once. All fives bring us challenge or conflict in some way, shape or form. So I want to say this to you. If you are partnered, this is not a month to allow everybody to put their 2 pence in on what the issues are around or in your relationship. This is a time for you guys to kind of close ranks and bring it back to basics and ultimately bring it back to home. If you are single, this looks like you are single and ready to mingle. You are getting out there, interacting with lots of people, anything where there are groups involved, anything that's social, any invites that come your way, this is the month for you to go. It doesn't look like there's much in the way of stability when it comes to relationships across the board this month. There's something about this that feels really interesting to me because it's happened in all of the readings. There's nothing here that suggests this is going to be a month of building connections that last, so just be free and easy with it. Six of Cups with the Five of Wands, this could see you connecting with old friends, old people from the past, old groups that you used to socialize in. It could even see you realigning with older social groups that you were once a part of. So anything that you had, like maybe a hobby or a skill that you used to go along to, you could see a lot of that having a resurgence this month. There's a lot of enjoyment in these cards, like there really is a lot of enjoyment, and a lot of it comes from the fact that you are making, you're very clear on what it is that you want and where it is that you're going this month. So the first week of the month, you've got the Moon card underneath the Queen of Swords, right? So anything in your past that is lingering, anything that you feel like is unresolved, the first week of the month is probably where you're going to do that. It's almost like I see you wrapping up loose ends and saying, right, I'm going to look at this for exactly what it is and I'm going to move past it. Once I've processed the experience, I will be leaving it behind for good, which is a really great place to be in, actually. So your second week of the month is, you've got the Emperor right underneath the Empress. These guys are a mated pair, a mated and fated pair. Right? When you see the Emperor and the Empress come together, this is mum and dad. They have the ability to create something new. If you have any ideas, anything in the way of a personal business or an idea that you've shelved in your past, this could be a fantastic month to move on it. The Emperor is about claiming your authority, speaking your truth, right? But the thing about the Emperor as well is it's all about authority. It's all about establishing something. It's very, very similar to the Hierophant in that respect. The difference is the Hierophant is the thing that's already established. The Emperor is the energy you need to make it established, right? I really, really like this. It looks like your finances are going through a massive birthing of something completely new, and I really, really love that for you. Third week of the month, you've got the Hierophant card, right? So there are definitely re-establishing of boundaries. There is definitely something going on here this month where you are changing the processes that you go through and ultimately securing better results for yourself. So in this third week of the month, the Hierophant right underneath the Six of Cups, this is about going backward in some way, shape or form, and not, you're letting go of the past here or something that you've that's held you in contention a little bit, let's say. Whereas in the third week, this is about you going back and realigning with old social groups, with, you know, it could be anything from a coven through to, you know, a dance class, you know, and anything in between. It's all about those sorts of things. But I really like this because it especially suggests that in your communications, this is about you really sharing some of the older ideals that you had in your past. Like, this is about you getting back to that thought of, oh yeah, actually, you know what, I really wanted to do that once upon a time, or actually I really wanted to create that once upon a time. This month you have the energy to create whatever it is that you want, and if it's an older idea or something that you haven't been able to put into fruition yet, it stands a big chance of becoming real. Then finally, you've got the Magician card in the 4th week of the month, right? So right at the end of the month, this is about you standing in your power in a really big and really dynamic way. There's going to be something about your energy that just draws people in, and people will be listening to you. People will be turning to hear what it is that you have to say. This is one of those moments where you have the ear of the group. This is where that, you know, you can really affect change with a lot of the things that you say or the way that you lay things down. So be really conscious of how you use this energy. When you've got so many people listening to you, make sure that what you have to say, not even so much that it has worth, it's more a case of make sure it's a reflection of who you truly are, so that you are received in the way that you want to be seen. Your key to the month, Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is about birthing new ideas, but bringing something into actuality. See the way that the Ace of Cups falls right underneath the Empress there? For some of you, you're hearing about a birth or a pregnancy. For some of you, this is a very fertile month. Mum and dad coming together with the Ace of Cups especially, right? You know, I'm calling it here and now. If you are looking to create a family, to start a family, this is a really fantastic month to do so. I mean, what better than the month of Taurus, right? With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have an amazing month. Let me know how it shapes up for you. Take care, and I'll see you soon.